Hey folks, Jack here from Weird Neighbour. I'm joined by Malcolm. He's our social media intern. We're here at the charming Doncaster food court. Couldn't meet at Carl's place.
Carl's place, yeah. Carl's son and his girlfriend were moved back in, so I had to move out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're, sort of
between places at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Yep.
Yeah.
It's all good.
What the people want to know is, so why social media? Why did you want to get into our social media?
Oh yeah. Well, it was my daughter's friend, Amy. She said it'd be a good idea, could be good for me.
Okay.
And she knew that I'd lost the hardware store, and I was looking for some work, and that I had to reinvent myself, and so I thought this would be.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get it.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't sure if you were taking the piss or what, but
No.
I'm happy. I'm really happy to give it a shot, and I'm kind of rebuilding my life. So
Okay.
This is an opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful to you, Jack, because you're giving me a second chance and got me lunch, and I know that I'm not like familiar with this, but
No, I think you're doing great. I think you're doing, yeah. But the community is responding, and they've sent in some questions for you.
Yep.
So if you don't mind, if I ask a few questions.
No, it's good. I read the questions and
Yep.
I forgot them, but
Yeah.
You'll read them to me again.
I'll
right?
read them to you again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good. You don't have to memorize the questions. That's all good. This one's from Ruby. Ruby asks, "Hey Malcolm, big fan, love your work. What's your favorite thing about social media, and do you ever get scared?" It's a two-pronged question. Well, I guess I don't think they're related. I think favorite thing about social media, and then we'll do. Do you ever get scared? If you want to, you don't have to answer that.
Again, I think the best thing about social media is just connecting with other people.
Yeah.
You know, people are talking to me, and that's really good. You know, it's like I'm sitting on the bus, but I'm on the phone, and I can chat with people.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
It's good.
So you do a lot of your social media stuff on the bus, or is that like a metaphorical bus? Like, are you literally on the bus? Just with the bus, when you say you're on the bus, are you literally on a bus?
When I take the bus, I don't always take the bus. I've got a car. I've still got the van from the hardware store.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I've had to take the signage off, and that was part of the agreement with Bunnings, where I can't even have signage on my fucking van. And so I'll take the bus sometimes because it's easier to get into the city. The parking's a hassle. But you know, when you're in the car, when you're on the bus, you might sit next to someone and you talk to them, and you go, "G'day, how you going? Oh, I see you barrack for the pies." I hate the pies.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
But you start talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's on social media. You go, "Hey, I'm Malcolm. What do you reckon?" And someone will ask you a question, and I'll go, "Yeah, I reckon," and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the engagement, it's the connection there.
I reckon. Yeah.
And I guess the second part of that question, which you don't have to answer, is, do you ever get scared? And we all get scared. We all get scared.
We all get scared, and we all have all our things, and I've been scared. Wonder sometimes where you're going to live, and how you're going to do as you get older.
Yeah.
Your worry is that pain. What is that pain in my kidneys?
Yeah.
Like Phil, he's telling me his chest's hurting.
Did he? Yeah. Someone did ask. Alex asked, "Is Phil okay?"
Phil's okay. He's tough. He's a tough tough old bugger.
Yeah.
He's the sort of guy you'd have to run over like 3 or 4 times to kill him. You couldn't just do it once. You'd have to back over
Double
him a couple
tap.
You'd have to go back and forth a couple of times. So he's all right.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. And now his daughter's also looking after him now.
That's great. Yeah.
So they moved into a smaller place too. So he's doing all right, and he's given up the smokes finally too.
Okay.
So he's going to be all right.
Is he just fully stopped, or is he using patches? Is he vaping, or is he just cold turkey?
He's not vaping.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah.
And he's given up the smokes, and he's retired. He's he's retired. So he just needs to find something to keep him at, because that was my worry. Well, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Now that I'm not working, you've got to have something to do.
Got something to do. Yeah. And for you, it's us, right? It's Weird Neighbour. It's something that's something you're doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool, and I think that's great that we have this sort of cross-generational thing where I'm learning about your life and your backs and your trials, and you're getting to engage, and I think honestly share a bit of wisdom. I know you wouldn't call it wisdom, you're a humble guy, but I think it's a bit of wisdom that you're sharing with our audience and engaging with them.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think that for me I think it's really cool. And I don't know how you feel, but I'm excited to see where this sort of goes and moving forward. Yep. I do have a few more questions for you.
Okay.
That's okay. Great so far, man. So Tanya says, posting once a week is a solid strategy, Malcolm. Keep up the good work. That's a compliment. What other strategies will you be implementing?
Well, at the hardware store, I found having a billboard out the front, like a sandwich thing, so I think a bit more presence in the neighbourhood, and I've got some ideas. So
like a physical presence.
You've got to be able to communicate to the people where they are. That's what I found. Think local.
Think local. Okay. So Melbourne, are we thinking?
I've got some plans.
Oh.
Trust me. Trust me. It worked at the store all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. I think that's cool. I'm excited to see where that goes and how that develops. Ray asks, hey Malcolm, congrats on the new job. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I always wanted to open a hardware store.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, my dad was a builder.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was a big man, and he had big hands, and he just would grab you and you'd feel loved. And then he was really strong, and he was working a lot, and then he never came back. He went and said, I'm going on a holiday, and he never came back. And I thought, if I have a hardware store, maybe one day he'll come back, because he needs some building equipment and building stuff. So I made it my plan to get a hardware store, so that if he ever needed stuff, he'd come back.
Holy shit! Did he?
He never came. He never came, but I don't regret it, because I had 30 good years in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met good people and helped people. We helped them with their dreams, and I want to help people with their dreams now. Yeah.
It's really nice. That's really nice to hear, man. Thank you for opening up. It's cool. And yeah, I'm really sorry about your dad.
Yeah. Well, shit happens.
Yeah. Got a few more questions, if you don't mind me asking them. Hey, it's Jono says, hey Malcolm, working in social media, I can tell you are very switched on to the unintended consequences of new media on society. So what's your take on the notion that social media was meant to make us more connected, but in reality we have become lonelier than ever because of it?
Yeah, Jono, I feel you. I think it can be a bit of an illusion, this idea that we're all connected because we've got lots of friends on and followers on. But ultimately, it's unless you've got someone that you can see sitting in front of you that you can hug and hold them and talk with them and slap them on the back, then otherwise it's not real. Yeah. When I read that question the first time, something popped into my head. I was wondering if I could share it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What are you feeling?
And it went.
You okay? Is that? If you want to take a second to.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember now. I forgot. I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
It's something about the mind, the bars around our heart are created by the mind.
The bars around our heart
are created by our mind. And
okay.
that just came to me when I read that question. I've gone,
yeah.
And it just came in and went, the bars of our heart, the bars around our heart are created by the mind.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Jono. Got some. I think I had one more question. This was more of like that was great, but that was nice. Thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
This one's from Shepherd. Shepherd, just Shep. Hey Em, I'm having a pretty tough time right now. It's going through a split. Any advice? Which is just like a breakup advice. We don't have to go into like any of this. This is all just like no one's taking the piss. Like it's just questions. Like we don't have to.
I'm not sure if I'm the best person to give personal advice about relationships at the moment. My wife left me 2 years ago, and I don't know why.
You never got.
She was the love of my life.
Or she was love of your life, you know.
She said, I can't do it anymore, Malcolm.
Yeah. You okay, man?
Yeah.
No, that's right. Hey, you know,
I think she wanted more. She had dreams. You know, she wanted a holiday house down in Rosebud. And I'm going, you know, it's tough. You know how much rental of the.
It's not cheap.
We were at the house, and then there was the shop rental, and materials, and then we had the car, and we had to put our son through school, and I think she just had greater expectations, and I didn't live up to them for her, and you know. So I would say.
Any advice for his split?
Whatever you're feeling, you've got to feel it. You can't run away from it. It's going to hurt. No way around it, only through it.
Good advice. I think that's good advice for any situation. Obviously, breakups are so much grief, and I feel I can still see pretty clearly you're still processing all this. Yeah. And you know, I think I want to make space for that for you, and I think that's totally fine. I think that's 2 years is nothing really, you know, and it comes and goes grief. I've had it compared to crashing waves,
Yeah.
and you just spun out in the drip. And sometimes the waves are crashing, it's heavy, and sometimes it's light, you know. And
I
yeah.
squished it down for a long time, like most blokes do.
Yeah,
You know, I just
yeah.
pushed it down. Went, oh, no worries, she'll be right. She'll be right.
Yeah.
Pushed it down, and then eventually that just creates a little black hole in you that eats you away.
Yeah.
And eats you away till it eats away the lining of your duodenum, and then your duodenum bursts and you bleed, and then it bleeds, and then you vomit blood, and then you got to get rushed to hospital, and then they're sticking things down your throat, and then they make you sign something you don't even know what you're signing.
Yeah.
And then you really wake up and you've got a big bloody thing across your stomach, and you realise that you've been just swallowing your grief and your pain for like your whole life, and then you've got it, and then you realise, well, you better start doing something different, otherwise you're going to be dead.
So, just on that extended metaphor, it sounded pretty literal.
That's what happened to me.
You had a physical,
That wasn't a
you
metaphor.
had to go to hospital.
It wasn't a metaphor.
So you feel like you, because of your breakup, because of your divorce, you swallowed your feelings so much it caused like an actual like kind of ulcer in the duodenum, I think.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things. There's been a few things that have gone on that have. I've had a few close calls. Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you for taking time today to have this chat. I think it's going to be great for our audience to sort of get a greater understanding of who our social media intern is and sort of,
and I'm sorry, I know I haven't been like really chipper today. I was a bit thrown by Carl because I thought I was going to be able to stay there for a while, and then when he said, "Oh, his son, his girlfriend, you've got to get out," I'm going, "Oh well, what the fuck do I do now?" And so I'm a little bit. And when you said come and have lunch and I get, okay, great, and I really appreciate the lunch.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't get me a coffee, I noticed, but you know, hey, I see Andy got one, but you know that's okay.
I offered. I did offer.
You know, I don't. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did offer.
That's what.
I did offer.
I wasn't
you just
sure.
changed your mind after I went.
Yeah,
the line
okay.
got really long.
I thought, well,
it was after we'd already started. Yeah, no, it's all good. Anyway, thank you so much for making time today, man. And I'm sure we're all keen to sort of hear more from you.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Cool. And if any more questions, I'm happy to ask them. And I can do. I'll find a place and we'll be right.
Yeah. Can you just shout out to the camera? It's like, ask me more questions. I'm Malcolm, and I'd love to hear more questions.
G'day, I'm Malcolm. I'm the intern at Weird Neighbour, and if you've got any questions about life, hardware, or footy, or whatever you like, ask me.
Great. Cut there.
Is that all right?
I think probably just
Is that
cut
good?
there. Yeah, you did great. You did really good, man. You did really, really solid.
Sorry, I'm just feeling a bit low.
You don't have to. I think if it comes up, it comes up. You know.